On today's show, we're shaking hands with Kelli Beam from the Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce, and she's sharing some information about some cool community programs that you won't want to miss. Then Jaylen Weist from Middle Tennessee Roto shares some tips on how you can prepare your home for the cold weather that's just around the corner. And we've got a sweet new pet of the week that you're just going to adore. It's all about tips and treats today on Good Morning Murfreesboro for Halloween 2025.
Good morning, Murfreesboro. I am Dracula, aka Lunch-Chamula.
Well, good morning. Off with your head. I'm Rachel Albertson. Thank you for joining us for another week where we talk about what makes Murfreesboro shine.
Yeah. Well, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
If you can't tell.
Happy Halloween.
This is not a normal attire for us.
Are you sure?
No.
I mean,
This is what I look like. This is what I look like off camera.
Yeah. I always act like the queen. So.
I made the joke with the dad look. I didn't have to do any makap today. I just
because you haven't slept in so long.
It's actually like this off camera all the time. I just put on a little color.
Well, just so you know, if your kids get those yucky little Twizzlers, I love them. Also, the it's like some kind of thing from like 1905. The little wrappers that are dark brownish black and orange. I also like those. Nobody likes those but me.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Old people.
Okay.
We know.
All right.
We know.
I think I do remember those now, actually.
Yeah.
As a kid. Yeah.
Super good.
Those are the ones that were always left at the bottom of the bucket.
What's your favorite candy?
Oh.
You have to think about it. How can it be a favorite?
I like the Sour Punch straws a lot. That's
Sour Punch straws, guys.
Reese's, but a lot of people don't give out Reese's because of peanut allergy stuff. So a lot of
I'm going to shut up over here. You can just drop the Reese's off too.
Yeah, some a lot of houses don't do that. So if you get a Reese's at a house, it's a treat.
My daughter's handing out Bubbles.
Bubbles? That's pretty smart.
Gluten-free, hypoallergenic, no peanut allergy.
So I saw a thing on TikTok, this woman talking about how her parents live in a neighborhood that get like 3,000 trick-or-treaters, which is
That's too many.
Crazy to me, but they're in a community where they film like Scream and all these different horror movies and stuff. So they go and buy bulk little Halloween erasers and Slinkies and things like that for the younger kids because that's who comes through first, and the older kids they give them nicer candy and stuff as they come through. So I thought that was kind of cool.
That is cool. I used to get some stuff when we lived in California. That we had a variety of different things.
Well, some parents are you can't have the candy because it's dangerous. But if you get little treats and they're the little.
Listen, I always let my kids get candy, even when they were not even one, because then I could eat it. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. Come on.
They'd wake up in the morning, the candy thing,
that's sweet.
On Kimmel, I ate all your candy last night.
Here's $20. We'll go to the store. I ate your candy. So, are you going to tell everybody what Miles is going to be, or is it a surprise we find out next week?
I think it's a surprise for us what Miles is going to be. I think it's going to be whatever he fits in because he has several Halloween costumes. We just don't know what's going to fit him because we thought he'd be this big, but he's this big, and He was a very small baby. He was very petite when he was born. He's still pretty petite. So we were
not his hair.
My mother-in-law bought him a Golden Duel outfit, right when he was born. And but I think it's gigantic. So I don't know if it's going to work out tonight. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, that's good. I sadly live in a condo complex where we get no kids. So if I buy candy, I just eat it. So I get the stuff I like.
Hey, maybe you can get it today, on sale. It's when they start throwing it on sales.
It's tomorrow. On sale.
Okay.
Yeah, right, it's like Valentine's Day.
Okay.
If you don't get it, you wait till the next day.
There you go. Then you get all the Halloween candy.
Yeah.
Well, we got some announcements for the show and some big news that's coming up.
We do.
Yeah, we are going to have our show as normal on Facebook and YouTube, but you're also going to be able, if you're tired of looking at us and these beautiful faces, you can listen to it through our podcast that's coming to a platform near you soon. So
you shouldn't be watching YouTube or Facebook while you're driving, so now you can listen to us and keep it safe.
Yeah, and another thing that I want to talk about is I gave Rachel some Halloween costume suggestions this year. And
I did none.
Yeah, I see that, and they were really good. I'm going to show you guys what I came up with in these Halloween costume ideas. So I put together some pictures of what Rachel may look like in these Halloween costumes. So the first one I put together was this pirate. It's a beautiful pirate, and I think it would have looked great on her, but sadly didn't go with that. And then we have the ship captain and all this stuff. Have this one for you. And then we also have this beautiful witch's outfit, and she didn't go with that. Didn't go with
I
the
mean,
witch's
that's an
outfit.
everyday outfit, right?
And then the ever classic, she could have been a hard rocker. She could have been a rock and roll star, but sadly didn't pick that one either.
No, you're lucky I'm a good sport and I'm not crying over here. Maybe I could have done the rocker if I was on the Harley, like,
There you go.
ago.
Well, you got the Harley rocker. There you go.
Yeah, that would have been great. I did wear my leather pants that day. It was great. It was great.
She's going to get me back one day.
Oh, it'll be soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Payback. Yeah, it's a witch. So moving right along to make us laugh, Lance. Make us laugh.
Oh, I got the jokes today. It's Halloween. I got the tricks and the treats. All right, here we go. Where do ghosts like to stay while they're on vacation?
I don't know.
Scare B&Bs.
I've never heard that one. That is fantastic. I love it. All right.
Told you I had a good one.
You do have a good one. So if you're moving to Murfreesboro, just a reminder, like I say every week, we're full. However, if you still made it through the gate, we want to help you be able to talk to and understand what your neighbors are saying. So we've come up with some Southernisms and stuff like that. So the first one was not mine. Lance came up with it, and it is?
Run like a scalded dog.
Which means what?
That means like you got onto. They ran like a scalded dog. They took off out of here.
Quick.
Or like you get embarrassed, you take off, and you don't want to be seen anymore. They ran out of here like a scalded dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you show up in a bad Halloween costume, you might be running out there like a scalded dog.
Exactly. You got to bring your A game with us if you can't tell.
Absolutely. All right, and this one is near and dear to my heart. So nobody cares about how pretty your lawn is besides Lance.
I care.
When trick-or-treaters are out, they're going to walk on your lawn. So that was like a big thing when I moved from California here, where we were out there with scissors and a watering can and edging it and counting the blades of grass. When kids walk across my lawn the first year, I was like, whoa, I'm sorry, there's a sidewalk? I wouldn't need you to use that. Did you just walk on my lawn? No candy for you.
Yeah.
So just be prepared. I got invited to a party tonight. Then they said, park on the lawn.
Wow. I rope it off. I rope the lawn off, and it's got caution tape around it.
Good.
It's like the caution tape says, if you step on this lawn, you'll be killed. It's just like.
And there's cameras and sensors and things. Yeah. No, that was me when I first moved here. Now I'm like, whatever. Come on, grab grass.
It's walk on the lawn at your own risk. And if you saw our house at Halloween, you'd be like, yeah, this could be risky. Well, we have some amazing events this week. We'll start with the big event today, Halloween.
Is it?
Yeah, if you can't tell.
And things that, were bigger when I was growing up. It's National Caramel Apple Day. And I love caramel and apples.
I can't eat the caramel apple with the teeth. It just gets stuck in
cut
there.
Cut it up in little pieces.
In between like a rabbit. Well, tomorrow is November 1st. It's the beginning of National Entrepreneur Month.
Which is us.
Yeah.
And a lot of people here in Murfreesboro.
Yeah, there are so many local businesses that are not big corporate businesses. You come to Murfreesboro, we have all these big corporate, but there's so many small businesses in this town that do
and locally owned franchises.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
People get confused about that too.
They do too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And one shout out, we have Jason Day that owns Joni's. That's a great one. You guys, I think, went over there and
we did a quick little interview. So as we salute our local entrepreneurs, we're going to do a quick little video with Jason.
Hi, it's Rachel. I'm here at Joni's in downtown Murfreesboro on the square, where we're going to have Jason tell us all his deep, dark secrets. Just kidding. We want to hear more about Joni's. So how did the idea start?
So I was working in healthcare for about 12 years, and that job was depressing in terms of like talking end of life and hospital and contracts and HMOs, and I just didn't have any passion for it. It was a good job, but I didn't have any passion for it. And I just kind of had a life epiphany that I didn't want to do that anymore. I like making people happy. I wanted to do something that was going to impact people in a more positive way. And so buddy of mine had moved out here to Nashville, so I was coming out to visit him. I really started falling in love with Tennessee and just decided to quit my job, take my 20 years of my life savings and come and try to build something that we could make people happy every day. And took a wing and a prayer and came out here and 6 years ago built our first location, and here we are 6 years later, 2 locations, and it worked out great. But the that's how it started. It really was just kind of a life epiphany of I wanted more of a purpose, and I wanted to wake up every day and build something and do something that made me happy.
Well, I'll tell you, every morning I wake up and have coffee. So you make me happy in one way or another, right? I came here today and got a chai tea, which I was very happy to find out that you use the leaves and not a syrup. So that was pretty amazing. Yeah. What other specialties do you think you have here that would be appealing to someone looking for something a little bit different?
Yeah, I think Joni's is unique in the fact that we're a full gourmet coffee shop. So like you said with your chai, we use loose leaf chai. We make it all in-house. We really focus on the quality because when we started, we really started as a coffee shop. So that's never gone away. But post-COVID, we really started expanding the food side of it. And so I always say that Joni's used to be a coffee shop that did some food, and now we're really a restaurant that also does the coffee. And so I think what distinguishes us from a lot of the other coffee shops or other places is a 6-page full food menu of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you come here, you can get your coffee, but you can also get such a huge variety of food, and it's all fresh and scratch made. And and because we make it fresh, we serve the entire menu all day long. So if you want a burger at 7 a.m., we'll make it for you. If you want French toast at 8, we'll make it for you. And I just think that's something that's unique to us, and it's kind of I think it's what separates us from a lot of the other places around that maybe just do coffee or maybe just do food. The fact that we do both.
Well, we're here this morning, and there are business people, there are families, there are people sitting by themselves. Yeah. So I think that this place has a lot to offer pretty much anyone that's traveling around. Now, you're open 7 days a week?
We are open 7 days a week. We're open for Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., and then 8 to 4 on Sunday.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for joining me today and letting us know a little bit more about Joni's on the Square.
That was amazing. Yeah. I love Joni's.
He's so fun.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He made us, I asked a bunch of questions. I got like a coffee tea that I really loved. I was so excited. It was delicious.
Yeah, I love that place. I was, when they were over on the other side of town.
They're still there.
Are they still there? Yeah. They got both of them now? Okay. I haven't been to that one now that we have this one because this one's closer to my house. So I haven't been to that one in a while.
I get it. I totally get it.
Well, Sunday.
My favorite day.
Yeah. A little more sleep on Sunday. Daylight savings ends, so we're falling back. You fall back, you spring forward. If you get confused about how it goes, we're falling back.
We are. Monday is National Cliche Day.
Cliche Day.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Tuesday is Election Day.
And this is one that should be every day.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, just also use your Common Sense Day.
Yeah. Not everybody does that.
No, they certainly do not.
And then another day that entrepreneurs are sometimes familiar with is Wednesday is National Stress Awareness Day.
What do you do when you get stressed? Do you have any things?
I clean like my name is Danny Tanner.
I'm going to need to make you stressed and have you come over.
If you're a Full House fan, you'll understand that.
Yeah.
Well, Thursday, National Nachos Day.
Oh, have you had the nachos at Oscars?
Oscars tacos.
The carne asada nachos.
Their nachos are
Chef's
great.
kiss.
And if you're not a nachos fan, the French fry fan, their chicken fries.
Oh, I haven't had those.
Yeah, it's like nachos, but French fries.
Yum, you're making me hungry. I need some candy and some nachos.
I know, it's a snack day. It's a snacking day. You can break your diet today for all the snacks.
On October 31st, 1997, 33-year-old Violet Palmer made NBA history as the very first woman to officiate a pro game. Now, she may not have gotten a standing ovation before tip-off, but she sure earned her place on the court. Hard work, big dreams, and a whistle to prove it. Way to go, Violet.
That's awesome. Fantastic. And we have some celebrity birthdays to celebrate.
Do you have a birthday buddy?
Yeah, birthday buddies. All right, if you're a Bama fan, today is Nick Saban. He's 74.
Wow.
Yeah, rumors returning he may return as the coach of Florida.
Florida
Gators.
Okay.
And that just feels, I'm a UK fan, so it's hard to say those words, Florida Gators.
Also today, Robert Van Winkle turns 58. Do you know who that is? He won that lawsuit.
Yeah, he did win that lawsuit, and now he just buys real estate and does the DIY stuff and flips houses. Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice, baby.
Yeah. And Sunday, David Schwimmer, 59. Ross on Friends.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm still Rachel.
Yeah.
Just not that
Still
one.
Rachel.
Just not that one. All right. Well,
You missed your opportunity there.
I did. This is my celebrity boyfriend. He just doesn't know it. Actor and author Matthew McConaughey turns 56.
All right.
That's right.
And then Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid, could have dressed up as that. 64. Wow, that felt weird coming out.
If anyone knows Matthew McConaughey, you can give him my phone number. Just FYI. Let's circle back for that just a second.
Just coming back around.
Because people know people. So if you know him, oh my gosh. Oh. Anyway, so Thursday, actor Emma Stone turns 37.
Yeah, and then Sally Fields, 79, Smokey and the Bandit, one of my favorites, Mrs. Doubtfire, Forrest Gump. I mean, incredible actress.
Yeah. So many things.
Yeah,
so many things.
Tons of great movies.
Way before that, she was in shows and stuff too.
Oh yeah. Wonderful actress. And then we have to thank our sponsors. This one's going to be fun for me with the teeth. Superior Overhead Doors.
And Valley Growers. So as the mums kind of phase out over Thanksgiving, December gets to start all the poinsettias or
Poinsettias.
Yeah.
Once again, hard with the teeth. Thank you.
Yeah. But go by and visit our friends at Valley Growers. They have a beautiful selection, and they put the poinsettias all over our studio last year.
Yeah, they were beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then we have Info Social Media,
615 Insurance,
Achieve Entrepreneur Center,
and Hemisphere's Wine Bar.
Yeah.
Wine Bar.
Wine
where they
bar.
let us film every week. All right. Well, if you don't have anything to do this weekend, you're not looking hard enough, and you're definitely not watching our show. Grab those costumes and candy buckets. Tonight from 3 to 5, it's trick-or-treat time around the historic Rutherford Square. Bring your kiddos, check out all the shops, and load up on sweet treats, all while supporting our local businesses. It's safe, it's fun, and a perfect way to kick off Halloween. Don't miss it. All right, Murfreesboro, grab your spoon and appetite because tomorrow is Cooking to Build on the town square. I love Cooking to Build. I have a bowl every year, and there's such
It is a
good
fun
food.
event.
Yeah. So it is all you can eat chili, soups, and stews from over 30 local teams, restaurants, churches, businesses, and you name it. All benefits Habitat for Humanity. You'd think I had the fangs in. For $30, you get unlimited tastings, a hand-painted bowl to keep, a tote bag, and live music from Mountain Ridge 5 and Memory Train. Early entry. It starts at 10:30 for pre-sale ticket holders and sponsors. Everyone else starts at 11. Come hungry, leave happy, and help build homes while you're at it. A Cure, Murfreesboro. See you on the dance floor.
Are you putting your chili in it?
No, they give you little cups. Oh,
No,
my chili.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're not?
Yeah.
You're safe, guys. You're safe.
Yeah, I don't have a booth this year. You're all right.
You can mark yourself safe on
And if you
Facebook
didn't
from
already-
Rachel's Chili.
If you didn't already buy tickets, you still can. Tomorrow evening, it's all about to happen. St. Mark's Fall Festival. From 4 to 6 p.m., bring the whole crew, kids, grandkids, neighbors, and even your favorite coworker for a totally free evening of fun. We're talking carnival games, inflatables, candy bags, tasty treats, a family-friendly meal, and even a contest with prizes. It's fun, fellowship, and fall vibes. And you're invited.
The fall is here.
Fall is here. Also tomorrow, it's all about festive family fun at the Fall Fiesta at the Fountain. From 3 to 6 p.m., enjoy live music from MTSU Salsa Band. Meet emergency responders at Touch a Truck. Bounce around in inflatables, say hi to some adorable animals at the petting zoo, and a whole lot more. And guess what? The fun doesn't stop there. Stick around for a showing of Coco at 6 p.m. That's not my dog. It's a show. It's a perfect fall day, and it's all happening at the fountains, so don't miss out.
You did great on that, just so you know.
Finally, grab your dictionaries and your dancing shoes because next Friday, November 7th, it's a 19th annual Celebrity Spelling Bee at the View at the Fountains. It's adult spelling, big words, local food, drinks, auctions, and a whole lot of laughs, all to support literacy right here in Rutherford County. Tickets are $75, and every dollar helps Read to Succeed hit their $70,000 goal. So let's spell our way to success.
Yeah, I'd be put out first round in one of those.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Go!
Lost me at super.
Okay.
Well, if you were not paying attention or something,
ADHD.
struck you and you were like, hey, that sounds great. Or, if you're just skip through that part and you made it to this part, then the links are right here below for you. So you can go through those links, pick out events that stood out to you or something that sounds fun and go check them out. Well, stick around. We'll be right back with our first guest, Kelli Beam, right after these messages.
Your garage door does more than open and close. It's your home's biggest entrance, and sometimes its weakest link. Outdated tech, worn-out parts, or missed maintenance, that's a recipe for accidents and unwanted visitors. Superior Overhead Doors Safety Tune-Up checks it all. Sensors, locks, structural integrity, and much, much more. We keep your door secure and your family safe. Don't wait for a scare. Stay safe. Get Superior.
All right, we are back with our first guest, who's been on the show before, Miss Kelli Beam, Vice President of Membership with the Rutherford County Chamber.
Thank you.
I got it out. I got it out.
Good job.
It's a long
good job.
title with the teeth and all.
You did great. You did great because usually I can't even get it out.
It's a mouthful.
Yes.
It is.
Well, you guys look awesome.
Thank
you.
you.
You
I
look great,
like
too.
your tired mom costume.
I
right?
know. That's exactly what I came as a tired mom today.
Yeah, I relate.
Yes.
Well, you should
And
be
he
tired.
really does.
Tired dad.
Yeah, oh yeah, this, like I said earlier, this is not, like, this is a normal, no makeup, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, all I did was add the things when I got up.
And there you go. That's all that you had to do. So thanks for having me back again. I'm
Welcome.
very
Well,
excited.
local, or not local, but just Entrepreneur Month. So we
Yeah.
have a lot moving and shaking in Rutherford
lot of great
County.
opportunities,
So
yeah.
why don't you tell us a couple things?
Well, first, I just want to say that Rutherford County's had another historic year of growth, as you guys have seen. Just in the chamber, a round of applause. Specifically, the chamber, we actually have had, to date, 110 ribbon cutting celebrations or groundbreakings.
Wow.
And there's only 52 weeks in a
Right,
year.
and
so
that was
you do
more
the
than what we
math.
did last year. And we're on target to have the most we've ever had in my time of recording our events and events like that. So really proud of our businesses and the companies that continue to invest in Rutherford County. One of the things that we talked about was entrepreneurship, and we 80% of all of our businesses in Rutherford County are still small businesses
That's
or entrepreneurs.
amazing.
So just proud of
That's
the fact that
awesome.
we have so many amazing small businesses, franchises even,
Yeah.
you know, because those
They're
people had
locally
owned. They are, yeah.
actually, they are, and it's very interesting. People just don't understand the dynamic of what that looks like, but they
Yeah.
can find out.
They can.
And so we actually house the Tennessee Small Business Development Center at the Chamber building on Medical Center Parkway. It's on the second floor. It's a great opportunity, even for businesses that have been in business 100 years. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got century-old businesses here. How
That's
cool
amazing.
is that?
That's
That is
amazing.
awesome.
So to know that they can go back in and get services and information about where they need to go the next few years or whatever, or where's their transition time. We've got people who are retiring, looking to sell their businesses or transition to family members taking over their business. So we have those opportunities right there in the Tennessee Small Business Development Center. Really proud of that. TSBDC is what they're called. So look them up online.
Right.
There's classes. I think they actually have a class today or actually next week on AI.
Right.
So there's
Awesome.
some really good things going on in that regard as well.
And they have
Yeah.
some stuff online too. Like
Absolutely.
if you can't make it in.
Correct.
And with as quick as the world is changing, even a business that's been around 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't hurt to keep their finger on the pulse.
Well, and especially if they didn't come in doing a business plan, because not all businesses do that.
Yeah.
Right.
If they're not doing a business plan, then definitely make sure that they get in and check all their, all the forms, all the information, making sure that you're getting your business plan put in place.
Yeah.
And checking all the I's and crossing all the T's. Those are things that are important to make a successful business.
Yes.
And with technology changing so much, I think it's also important for people to go back in and say, what's being used in businesses, like small businesses like this? What are the technologies? What are the things that we can be doing to help them? So really proud that that's a resource within the chamber. The networking piece, of course, we love doing.
do.
Yeah,
And
we do.
I feel like Rutherford County does a pretty amazing job at that with the things that we're doing in Rutherford County. Not just chamber. We've got some amazing networking groups outside of even the chamber, from women's groups to men's groups, young
We might know
professionals
one.
groups. I know, right? Right. And so I'm really proud of the fact that people are taking that initiative to continue to grow their networks.
Yeah.
My goal is to meet 5 new people every day.
Wow, that's
Wow, that's
fantastic.
amazing.
Every day. If you're not meeting 5 new people every day, you're really, especially in the business world, you're
Yeah.
really setting yourself up for not growing.
Yeah, you become stagnant.
You
if you're
do,
not-
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said it this morning. Your room can be your tomb.
Yeah.
Yes.
No pun intended.
no pun intended.
For you today. But I know. But
Tomb.
if you stay within your four walls, sometimes that can also be the demise of a business. So
It can be challenging
It can-
for
it-
introverts, especially.
Yeah.
it's
So
special.
I
come see
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
Come see me. I will help you with that.
Well,
Kelli
that's
will
the
get
thing.
you
gotta
out of
have
your
somebody
shell.
that
Yes.
is like
Yeah.
I call it a networking buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Find somebody there you already know, or you can meet there, so that it's like a jump start. You're not walking in cold.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And there's so many amazing things. Like we're teaching that at a very early age. You and I were just talking about the amazing shake, things that we're doing through Rutherford Works, which is another program within the chamber. So our amazing shake is a program that we do with elementary school and middle school children here in Rutherford County schools. And they get to learn how to give a good handshake because, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like
you got a fantastic handshake.
Well, thank you. I got my first job off of a handshake.
Yeah.
I still teach each child that I come in contact with. The very first thing I'm going to do is shake their hand.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's the first connection. It's the first relationship that we get to have with that person, and it could change their lives.
Yeah.
I will say that there is an art to it. So being able to do that without squeezing somebody's hand off or being too limp, because the limp fish handshake. No. But in elementary school, we do the amazing shake, and I know you said you got to volunteer.
I helped last year in it, and it was really amazing. It was my first experience with that. My wife is familiar with it because she's in the school system, and so that's something she was like, "You really need to do this," and so she was like, "I'm signing you up."
You got voluntold.
So, I got voluntold, and it was the
job,
best
Taylor.
thing. It was the best thing. Like I really enjoyed it, and I was like, I didn't realize how in depth it was though. When I went into it, I was like, how long have they been doing this? Like I'm at this section of it, and I volunteer for this part of it. I'm like, wait, they've been here for like all day long.
Right. And so these are young people that learn at their school level how to do a good handshake, how to walk into a room and do networking, also how to sit at a lunch table and have conversation during a business lunch, but then also how to take an idea and do a pitch.
Yep. That's what I did. I
Oh
did
my
it.
goodness.
So important.
And for, think about that, 4th through 8th graders walks in, looks at a piece of paper, has a minute to look at it, and then pops up an idea.
That's great.
How cool is that?
I'll tell you a quick story about my experiences. Some of them would come in and they would just like, you say, all right, you can start. And they would just, and you could see the wheels turning. And then all of a sudden, it was like, boom. And they like did this whole pitch. And I was like, I was not expecting that. I didn't think you were going to do anything.
Well, and it gives me such hope for this next generation of students, that are coming out, that they are prepared in some sense. And social.
Not just online.
Yeah, I mean, not just online. Yeah, so I'm a huge component of just like, we got to talk. I want to see your eyeballs. I want to shake your hand. I want to understand who you are.
Yeah.
And so we'll be doing that again in April, in the spring. So be watching for that, or you can look up Rutherford Works.
Great.
And you can find out all the information regarding those things. Some other things that we just finished up with, actually, in the last week, we did a ribbon cutting over at the Lane Agri Center with the Rutherford County Schools.
Yeah.
They have their brand new CTE learning labs, Career and Technical Education Learning Labs. I speak in acronyms a lot. So, but they have it for manufacturing, construction, supply chain, health sciences, and there's 4 IT. So there's lots of different opportunities, and they are tractor trailers that we got funded through a grant. We're the only ones in the state of Tennessee that have this. They are going to be going to each of the middle schools around Rutherford County. This fall semester, they're going to go set up for a day, let the kids just kind of explore for a minute. And then in the spring, they're going to take them back to each of the middle schools and have a curriculum put onto each of the trucks. and they'll be there for 3 days, and there'll be a curriculum associated
That's
with
awesome.
each of the trucks.
Wow.
So in 8th grade, all of our kids get to do the youth science assessment. I think we've talked about that before, but if you don't know, in Rutherford County Schools, they take an assessment called youth science, and from that, they get given their top 4 areas of aptitude or like for things that they're going to be doing in high school. And this gives them the opportunity to say, okay, that's maybe something I would like to do, or I'd like to explore, or that is not for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
That's good.
Right?
That's good.
So I know my daughter was health sciences, and then until her junior year. And then she was like, I'm not doing health sciences. We're going business. And she found DECA, and she found the things that she wanted to be involved in. But these kids are going to get to go onto those trucks and fly an airplane.
Wow.
There's a simulator.
That's awesome.
There is a in the health sciences, there's a patient that has a pulse.
Really?
Not real. A patient that'll have a pulse. There'll be a patient that that has that you can put into cardiac arrest, so they can actually do.
That's super cool.
You know, whether it be CPR and things like that.
Yeah.
But they've also got a plumbing situation and your fuse boxes.
Wow.
So things that these kids are going to be using in their own homes.
Real
That's
world
awesome.
Real world
situations.
stuff.
Yeah.
But that gets them excited. There's a welding that is it's virtual enterprise or virtual reality, and they get to weld. They're not welding, but up
like
on the
they get to
screen,
see.
you can
Yeah.
see what they're welding. It's
That's
super
amazing.
cool.
So is there a way that people can look
Yes.
into it?
Yes, under Rutherford Works, you can go to the Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce website, which you'll have, but that you also can go onto the Rutherford Works tab and look up all that information.
And they can also find you on there. So if Kelly said something that you want to
Yes.
connect with her over, then
Yes.
you can connect with her
Easy
on the
peasy.
website.
Easy peasy. So.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Kelly.
Of course, I always love coming
Always a
and speaking with
pleasure.
you guys. So it's a pleasure being here, and thanks for just allowing me my 3rd time.
Yeah. I will say,
Bill Wilson.
Are we-
Bill Wilson, I may be coming back.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
there we go. It's like SNL with Alec Baldwin. Who's going to be the Alec Baldwin of the show?
Who's going to be the most times? I'm bringing great information. I love Bill that he's bringing so much history
Yeah.
within our community, and that I may not know, even though I've been here 22 years, still learning a lot of the history of our community, which is it's great to have somebody like him on the other side.
Well, I know
thank
for
you.
me, meeting you and all the things, networking and out there, you've been a blessing in my life. And people that are entrepreneurs, they really need to know Kelly.
Well, come see me any Friday morning, except for this morning, at the Chamber, 8:30 to 9:30. Chamber 101 is always a great way to start.
Yeah.
There you
Just
go.
a quick and easy.
Thanks for being on the show again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Up next, Purple Paws Pet of the Week.
This week's Pet of the Week is brought to us by Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Reliable obedience training for puppies and dogs of all ages.
This week's Pet of the Week comes to us from Rutherford County Cat Rescue. Meet Cadbury. And now here's a heartwarming little miracle for your morning. She made the headlines as the first ever pregnant kitty trapped by RCCR. And just moments later, bam! She went into labor right there in the trap. 7 tiny fur babies later, Cadbury officially earned her spot as a rescue legend. Since then, this sweet mama has blossomed into a total love bug, soaking up the indoor life, head scratches, and all the cozy naps. She's a beautiful girl with a beautiful story. Now she's just waiting for her forever human. Can it be you?
Cadbury. It's not Easter, it's Halloween, but
I know.
get you some Cadbury pumpkins. If you're interested in adopting Cadbury, please reach out to Rutherford County Cat Rescue and make Cadbury part of your family. And our links below to Sit and Sit as well. So if you have an unruly dog or pet that you need trained, they got you.
All right, well, we are ready to welcome our second guest. He came in costume as a plumber. This is Jaylen
Weist.
I knew
There you
that.
go.
Roto of Middle Tennessee. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think you brought some.
Yeah. Brought the
just in
essentials.
case. I said this earlier. Just in case you shove all of this down your toilet and it's empty like this,
Right.
and this doesn't work anymore with your plunger. You
Gotta
got
call me
Roto-Rooter.
out.
There you go.
24/7, 365.
Man.
Or if you're like me and have a small kid that turns into a toddler, I bet you get a lot of those
Oh
calls.
man,
of
you would
just-
never believe
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I stick. I was pulled out a lot of toys.
Oh my
a lot of toys.
Oh my God.
It's kind of fun sometimes when I go to a house and it's like, yeah, my commode's it just will not flush, and you see toys all over the floor. And stuff like that. I said,
I bet it doesn't.
I bet it doesn't.
Like Mary Poppins, just
You want it back? And they usually don't have it back.
No, we're good. We don't want it back.
My kids will tell you, number one, you get 3 squares. 3 squares. You can't clog a toilet and you don't run out of toilet paper.
There you go. Rules for life.
Tough life out here. 3 squares, man. That's
I know, right?
enough right there.
Yeah.
We're rationing.
I mean, Katrina will tell you. She's
Right.
like, my mom, she's be like counting the squares. How many toilet paper squares did you use today? Anyway, moving right along. So you guys are available for rescuing pipes and
Yes,
tanks, right?
Yes, ma'am. We
Pipes
do.
and tanks.
We do pump septic tanks now.
Yeah.
So any needs for septic tanks. So if you want us to come out, maybe it's clogged or something like that, or maybe you think you haven't. Some people have never even gotten their septic tank pumped. Some people still believe that you're not really supposed to. And really, you are. It's usually every 3 to 5 years you have to get them pumped out. Yes.
Wow.
Like recently, I went to one who's like, yeah, I haven't got it pumped. I'm like, well, how long have you lived here? Oh, 35 years. I was like,
wow.
okay.
Wow.
Well, she's probably full.
What can you expect if it's been 35 years? What are the possibilities that could surprise
Are there
you?
toys?
There's a lot of stuff. Like there's I've definitely like had like little small figurines and stuff like that, but it's just mostly like toilet paper. Really, what's crazy is like skin. You can see like not like skin like where you think of like in a horror movie, but like kind of like a fat like residue almost. So it's like a fat grease. Obviously you know what on the other end, but
Some sludge.
Yeah, some sludge. Yeah, and it's
So you don't want that in your house.
no, you don't want that in your
want it
house
to
at all.
back into
Yeah,
your
you don't want
house,
it to
right?
back into your house at all.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. I definitely came to a bunch of houses where I'll go in the bathroom and it's looking like Halloween in there, pretty much. Very scary.
And Thanksgiving and Christmas are coming up and people have guests over. You definitely don't want to back up at that time.
No, so it's actually a famous thing in the plumbing world. So Brown Friday is what we usually call it. So it's whenever
I love it.
yeah,
I
Brown
love
Friday.
it.
So the day after Thanksgiving is when we usually get really, really busy because
That's
clogged
great.
toilets, clogged sinks, and stuff like
Great.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
I started that. I started that.
You get the
I started
cousin
that.
Eddie that comes over and clogs up the
Oh
toilet.
yeah,
Next thing
every
you know.
time. Been in the bathroom for 30 minutes.
That's great. I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
but
Brown Friday.
that made
Usually
my
we get
day.
really excited about it because we're gonna have some like crazy stories that come up whenever.
We're bringing you back for Brown Friday. That's
Yeah. Oh my, yeah, we're gonna have to use that. That's good. Okay, so it's getting cold.
It is getting cold.
It said it was.
It'll be nippy tonight.
Felt
It's going to be in the
like
30s.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there for sure.
Yeah. So before it gets cold, and before to save people money, in case they need to use it on Brown Friday,
Right.
Like moving forward, prepping for winter. What are a couple things that people can do?
So a lot of things that you can do. 3 major things I would say is for one, take off your hose from your hose bib outside.
Yeah.
A lot of people will leave their hose bibs on.
Yeah.
Leave their hose and their hose bibs on, and just they'll freeze up the line in the back, and it will cause the pipe to pop. I'm sorry, because there's like a shank inside where it'll actually pop and go into your house or into your crawl space if you live in a crawl space where you're a slab, and it's not a fun time. It can cause a lot of damage in your home. The night before, or maybe even 2 nights before, even it gets really, really bad, I would cut on both sides of your sink. A lot of people just think you need to have one side of your sink, like your cold side on. I would do both sides because you have separate water lines for your hot and your cold, right? You want to make sure that both of them are on for a constant stream. Now, I'm not saying just one on. When I'm in my house, I like to have almost all my faucets on. I'm not talking about a full on, just like turn them on, let that water bill go
Just
outside.
like a little light stream.
A light stream. Like, think of it like you're kind of like de-thawing chicken almost, where like you have that light stream.
Yeah.
It's almost that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's pretty smart.
Because you don't want that pipes to freeze. There's always constant water going into your water lines, correct? So you want to kind of like a stream, like a waterfall. So if they're always constantly going, they have nowhere room to freeze.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of really the biggest thing.
I've always heard, and you can say if it's myth, you're the myth buster today with this. I've always heard of where your pipe comes into your house, like where the water meter comes in, the furthest water faucet away from that to run that?
Yes,
is what I've heard.
no, you absolutely. But depending on the house, some people's houses are different. Where like maybe one side of the house, like from a builder or something like that, isn't really insulated as much. So maybe if you had like, say, if it's a kitchen sink, your side that side can be frozen and everything else would be fine.
Yeah.
So that's why, like in my house, like I'm not gonna just say like, oh, I'm perfect every year. Like last year, I had to thaw out my house. Like my kitchen behind there, where the water lines are, the way it is, it's not really as well insulated as it needs to be. And literally, the only thing that was off was my kitchen. Yeah. So
wow.
Yes, the closest faucet to your water meter, of course, but just to be safe, I would do pretty much almost all of them. But like I said, not like constantly just turn the water on and let it stream. Like
somewhere
to make your water somewhere in the middle, like de-thawing chicken. Just think about your de-thawing a chicken.
Well, what about people that get frozen up? They're like, I'm not going to call anybody, and they go get like the little heat wraps that they put around it. Like, what can they expect? What advice do you have for those people that then they end up with burst pipe, and then they're like, oh, let me call Jaylen?
Just always trying to be preventative first. Whenever you do have frozen pipes, it's honestly like not the easiest thing to do to be able to get them thawed out. Some people just wait it out, which you're a soldier for that. I can't believe you can just wait out, But like in a slab house, like open your cabinets. Yeah, I've always been told like open your cabinets, stuff like that. Maybe turn the heat on a little bit in your house because you have your water lines running through
the concrete
walls.
And the walls. Mm-hmm.
So, and then always keep your garage door closed because a lot of people's, especially in slab houses, your water heater is always in your garage. Yeah. Just make sure your garage is closed. Make sure there's some good heat in there. Just make sure your water heater doesn't freeze up.
I got a good question for the water heater in the garage. Ours is in the garage, and not everybody has an insulated door. Mm-hmm. But in the wintertime, you can definitely tell the difference that our water heater's in the garage. What can they do to help with keeping that water heater warm and not one freezing, but but the other thing is like you get in your shower, like wow, I used to be able to. I'm down to 8-minute showers.
Especially if you don't have like an insulated garage door. I would maybe just keep maybe a door open while the heat comes in, like maybe turn your heat up. Some people like to put space heaters and stuff like that.
That sounds dangerous.
It's pretty dangerous. I don't want to just say like, oh, put a space heater in your garage and cause a fire, then I look bad or something like that. Like, I would just normally just try to maybe just open a door, try to make sure you got some good heat going in there, try to make it to where heat's in there, because when your water heater freezes up, that's a really bad day.
Expensive.
It's expensive. They can burst, and I've went to a couple calls where the water heater just burst to the side.
Oh my goodness,
it's pretty bad.
A mess.
So I'm sorry, I got confused. Our three things are the hose bib and taking off the
yes, ma'am.
Hose.
Yep.
Taking off the hose. Yes, ma'am.
Drip your pipes.
Second one was drip.
Yes, ma'am.
What? And the third one?
I would say if you're for a third one, it's kind of like 1A, 1B because there's different type of houses. So there's slab houses and crawl spaces. If you're in a crawl space, close your vents. A lot of people don't think about it because they never really were thinking about that. So close your vents. So your vents are, especially
the ones on the side of the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So in the wintertime, especially here in Tennessee, our humidity is crazy to where the wind will cut through you almost, it feels like. So when that wind goes in there and you have a good little stream of air going through into your piping system and stuff like that, it can get really, really cold in there, and so that can cause the freeze. So closing your vents will definitely help. And if you're in a slab, maybe try to turn your heat up a little bit. I know everybody loves their AC, but maybe try to turn up your heat up a little bit and open your cabinets just so good warm air will go through there, just so your pipes won't freeze.
Good advice. And if the vents, some older homes don't close sometimes, like you can buy the little inserts at Home Depot.
Yes, there is inserts.
Little foam inserts, you close them up.
And there is also, glad you said that, there is also hose bib inserts you can put in where it's kind of like a sleeve where you get them at Home Depot, you slide them there and they have like a little drawstring and it keeps them up pretty well. Last year a customer showed me that. I've never even seen it before. I was like, wow, these things are amazing. I'm definitely gonna promote these. Yeah, they're really nice. They're only like $5. Like you can you just put like kind of like a sock almost.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for giving us all these awesome tips and tricks and everything.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. And if you end up with frozen pipes or you have an issue or your kid throws a toy down the toilet, then we know a guy. You can call Jaylen and he'll get you taken care of. He'll fish it out of there and you get the option to keep it or not.
And 24/7 every day.
24/7, yes, ma'am.
Yes, you can
every
see
day,
them
every holiday.
on Thanksgiving, but you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't.
Thank you so much for
Thank y'all so
being
much
on.
for having
Jaylen.
me.
Well, stop. Don't scroll just yet or I'll bite you. We got more coming up right after this. Well, what a fun show today. We had a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully it was full of tricks and treats for you.
Mostly just treats. Tips and treats.
Tips and treats. There we
Yeah.
go. That should have been our theme today. Well, next week we got more events coming up and more fun activities. I don't know if
It'll just be different kinds
yeah,
of
it'll
fun.
be different types of fun.
Right,
You know, we'll look a little less ghoulish and a little less Victorian.
Right, and I'll go back to my regular ensemble provided by Amelia's Classic Boutique Garage.
There you go. All right.
Garage Boutique.
We got to thank our sponsors again. We have Superior Overhead Doors.
And Valley Growers, where you can change those mums into poinsettias.
Yep, and if you're looking for that outdoor flower for the wintertime, you can do pansies. There you go. They make it.
I didn't know that.
They survive. Look, stay off my lawn. Then we also have Info Social Media,
615 Insurance,
Achieve Entrepreneur Center,
Hemispheres Wine Bar.
Sit Mean Sit Dog Training, where if you have an unruly dog, and our Purple Paws sponsor. Purple Paws Pet of the Week sponsor. There we go. I got it out.
Right,
It's the teeth. It's the teeth. I can't get it out.
And Hemispheres has a really cool, not a raffle because I think those are illegal, but they have a contest thing going on where you could get a Michael Kors backpack purse in my favorite color. Just throw it out there.
There you go. If you're interested and you're into the purses,
Come on in.
there you go. And then they got a little homework to do.
They do.
If you thought today's episode was great, we got other great episodes. If you're going to go back and count how many episodes Kelli Bean's been on against Mr. Murfreesboro, Bill Wilson, then you can go back and watch those, and you can comment below and be like, well, Bill's been on this many and Kelly's been on 3, so we gotta get our numbers up a little bit there.
Absolutely.
Who's going to be on what?
Now, most of the time, people watch us on Facebook, but we're also on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, you have to smash the subscribe button.
There you go. Make sure you like and share and comment. Comment your favorite part of the show today.
Yeah. At those terrible costumes that you put me in at the beginning.
I bet you that was your favorite part of the show. I bet it was everyone's favorite part of the show. Well, we have to thank our wonderful staff. I think I threw Neil off with my great intro today.
You did. And that's okay, because he needs a little grown up.
Neil had an out-of-body experience.
And we, of course, thank Hemispheres for allowing us to be here each week.
Yeah, and
This is exciting.
Yeah, going back to what we talked about at the beginning of the show, if you didn't pay attention or you weren't hearing us there, we are now streaming on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, other popular streaming sources where you can go listen to the podcast. So if you're just tired of looking at our mugs, then you can you can go listen to us and just listen to our wonderful, beautiful voices.
That's right. And as you're out there tonight, make sure you're very cautious when you're driving.
Yeah.
Have your lights on. Look out for the trick-or-treaters. I mean, people like Lance, you won't be able to see them.
No, unless I have my red going here, but I can't even see myself in a reflection today. So,
Right? That's why you didn't shave.
But yet, make sure that you're watching out for kids. It's very dangerous out there with kids. They don't always look before they run across the streets
because they're
and stuff.
excited about candy.
So don't speed through subdivisions and be reckless. Just be mindful and be a good citizen and part of your community.
Yeah.
And don't be unruly out there tonight. Just have fun. Make it a good
And
night.
give teenagers candy. They're walking. They deserve it.
They deserve it. Even if they don't have costumes on, don't question it. Just give it to them. It's Halloween. Well, from all of us here at Good Morning Murfreesboro, we wish you a happy Halloween and a ghoulish night and a great weekend.
And whatever you do this weekend, make sure you do it right here in Murfreesboro.